Who wants to see my collection of collections? Let's go. Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Update on my health. Thanks for all the well wishes. I'll go into it a bit more what happened on another video. Yes, I'm fine. I'm alright. I can move my neck a bit more, but basically I got knocked off my motorbike again. But this time he's got insurance, so we should be okay. So other than feeling sorry for myself, yeah, I'm doing fine. Okay, thanks guys for everyone that's all the well wishers out there, much appreciated. So this video is going to be a VR video, a video response to my boy Retro Red Steve. Shout out Retro Red Steve. Yes, he's a fellow Welsh YouTuber, and no, we don't live on the same street, not that I'm aware of anyway. Before anybody, he's not my next door neighbour. He might be, no, I don't think he's my next door neighbour. Anyway, he did a fantastic video and a really good idea for a video. Basically, he said there's not many videos out there, and he's right, or there wasn't many videos out there talking about their collections of game collections. You'll see what I'm talking about in a sec, okay? So I thought, you know, that's a really good idea for a video. So here's my video response to that video, okay? And at first I thought, I haven't got that many, maybe 10, 15. I got a lot more than that. It's surprising when I start looking, and the amount of times I was like, yeah, I think that's everything. I thought, oh no, I've got this. Oh no, I've got that in the PSP. Oh no, I got that in the PS2 as well. So, yeah, it's quite a selection of games I've got to show you. And it's a really good idea where these game collections, really good value for money if you ask me. Okay, speaking of value for money, we'll start here. I've got them in kind of an order. Bit random at the start, but then I'll do them by console because that's the way Steve, Retro Red Steve, did his video. Okay, so I was saying just now about value for money. So we'll do the first one on the PSP, is SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1. It always hurts me when it says Volume 1, because that implies to me that there was going to be a Volume 2. We never had a Volume 2, unfortunately. But, so it's a collection of the SNK classic games, okay? Some massive hitters on there. Look at all the games you get. It's 16 classics on one disc. Just to name a few then, okay? So we've got Fatal Fury, King of the Monsters, Magician Lords on there. There's at least one Metal Slug on there. Art of Fighting's on there. Shock Troopers. There's the list there, guys. And it's portable, so I can play those games on the go. So that's probably one of my favourite collections. Or it is my favourite collection on the PSP. That's a big hit claim, because you'll see what's coming next now. I wonder if Samurai Showdown's on there. I don't think it is, but not to worry, because that leads me nicely into my next one. So the Samurai Showdown Anthology on the PlayStation Portable. This was hard as nails to find here in the UK. Might be easy for you guys to find it over in America, wherever you guys are from. But yeah, over here, it took a while to find. And it plays really well, actually. All the Neo Geo SNK games play well on the PSP because they got the 4 buttons, like you had on the back in the arcades, isn't it? On the arcade cabinet. So yeah, really happy to have that bad boy in thy collection. Last PSP game is the Sega Mega Drive collection. Again, look, you got those are the games there that are on there. Oh, my shoulder is actually still. Oh, poor Tony. My shoulder's not right. Yes, I have been to the hospital. So you got Sonic the Hedgehog, Fantasy Star 2, 3 and 4. Echo the Dolphin, there's Alex Kids in the Enchanted Castle. Super Thunder Blades. Yeah, it's a good list of games there. Again, on the portable. That's very light. Oh, it's no manual in there. I thought, just checking, the game was in there. I got one game on the collection game on the Nintendo DS. This is quite new. I haven't actually got around to playing this yet. It's the Namco Museum DS. So obviously it's got Pac-Man on there. Dig Dug 2 is on there. Gallagher's on there. Sorry, I haven't got my binoculars on. But yeah, it's got a good collection of games on there. So that's all my handhelds then that I'll show off. I got one Nintendo GameCube game collection, and this is a game I kept from back in the day. It's even got the old game sticker. I think that's game, isn't it? So it's Sonic Mega Collection, 7 great hits, plus extra games and bonus features. So I love Sonic the Hedgehog. So there's all the games you've got on there. I didn't grow up. I kind of grew up with the Mega Drive versions, but I didn't own a Mega Drive. The Master System, I was lucky enough to have the Master System. That was my go-to. But a lot of my friends, so I have played these games a ton. So Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Dr. Robotnik's. Try buying that game. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. That's quite expensive. Sonic Spinball. Hard games to find, but I got it on one good old collection. Okay. Now I've got... This is my Xbox games now. Collections. Okay, we'll go top to bottom then. Fantastic collection. It's the Halo Master Chief Collection. Now this game, I bought this game when the day it came out. And I bought the Xbox One the day it came out, just for this collection, okay? Well, this collection and Killer Instinct was coming out round the corner, so I wanted it for, basically, that was me done. My least favourite console of all time, but I've got to have it because of these collections, and obviously just said Killer Instinct, and the next collection is banging as well. So this has got Combat Evolved. It's funny because I get confused, because on the disc it's different, so it was Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and I think Halo 4. So it's remastered HD graphics. You can switch between the classic graphics or the modern graphics by the press of a button. But they've actually added, especially in Halo 2, they've done a lot of the cutscenes, and the cinematics are fantastic in this game, okay? But then I think you've got the option then to download, like Halo Reach. I've got that when I put the disc in, but I don't think it's on the disc. I might have paid like £1 or something extra to have that. But yeah, awesome. If you grew up with the Halo games, yeah, strongly recommend that. And this, what a hidden gem this is. Rare Replay. It's something like £3, okay? Now, Rare used to make the best games. So like, when I think of Rare, I think of Killer Instinct and Perfect Dark. So both of those games are on this collection. They did the GoldenEye as well. I liked GoldenEye, but I loved Perfect Dark, okay? So this has got a ton of 30 games on there. But it's a complete history lesson, I suppose, of the Rare games. I haven't played them all. But yeah, the Killer Instincts and the Perfect Dark game is really good fun on that. Okay, there's one game, this is for the Xbox 360, there's one game I wanted to buy this for. I remember buying, I never forget, sometimes I just remember buying a specific game. There's 8 games in this collection. I paid £8, I still remember paying £8 for this. It's the HD remix of Super Street Fighter 2. It looks, it's not even on the back, is it? No, it looks, oh yes it is, sorry, it's just there. Looks absolutely stunning. I love this version of the game, you know. Yeah, okay, Bionic Commando, 1942. That's a good game as well. You got Final Fight on there, but that was my go-to for a while on that collection. Another Xbox 360 one is Midway Arcade Treasures. So on here you've got like Joust, Bubbles, Gauntlet, 2, Joust 2, Pit Fighter. Now this has got the good version of Pit Fighter on there. The arcade version of Pit Fighter was good, but all other ports, in my opinion, they spelt Pit wrong. It should have been Shit Fighter, okay? And it's also got, I'm seeing on the back, a big hitter is Smash TV. Great, good fun game. And that game's aged really well as well. Xbox games, so this is the Street Fighter Anniversary Edition. Or collection, rather. Collection, it has got the movie, the animated movie on there. And I think there's only 2 games on there. So yeah, it's got Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, so the best version of that game. And Hyper Street Fighter 2 on there as well. Yeah, really good, fun game. This plays on the Xbox 360 as well, so it looks really good as well. Okay, my last Xbox game, Midway Arcade Treasures 2. Again, it's got Pit Fighter. This is one, oh my god, for the longest time. I think I owned it back in the day. But then I used to pick it up. I saw it for like £1.50 in these shops, cash generator. And I kind of not even picked it up, just scrolled past it. Yeah, not interested in that. But one day I actually picked it up and had a look. So you got Rampages on there, Pit Fighters on there, Mortal Kombat 3 is on, the arcade version of Mortal Kombat 3 is on there, Primal Rage is on there. Do you know what I mean? So that's probably the best out of these Midway Arcade Treasures. That's an absolute monster collection you get in there, okay? Okay, so we're going to do my PlayStation 2, and I got one PlayStation 1 game collection. So start with the PlayStation 1. This is the one I knew I had it, but I forgot there was I had it in the collection. If that makes any sense. It's the Street Fighter 2 collection. This is volume 2, or it says collection number 2. There's only actually 3 games on here. So you've got Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighter, and what was the other one? Oh, Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Sorry, I definitely need glasses, don't I? I can't see FA. But yeah, another good one to have in the collection. I'm trying to find the first volume 1 of that, but they've got it in one of my, it's in Pontypridd CX. They had it in there for the longest time. And I actually, when I was working in, not the job I got now, the last job, there's a guy who lived there, and I asked him to go in, and he said, oh yeah, it was in rubbish condition or something like that. So yeah, I'll get it one day. Okay. Now we'll go through a bit quicker now because I don't want this video to go on too long. So, big hitter, Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 1. Yes, there's a Volume 2. The only way we can have Volume 2, other than digital, is there's a Spanish version. It's the closest to where I live anyway. I'm tempted to buy it, you know. But it's basically got Fatal Fury 2, Fatal Fury Special, Fatal Fury 3, Road to the Final Victory. I can't read it, guys. I can't read it. I'm blind. Yes, we've got that one. Another anthology by SNK, World Heroes Anthology. So you got World Heroes 1, World Heroes 2, World Heroes 2 Jet, and World Heroes Perfect. That's my favourite one on there. This isn't bending the rules. So Tekken 5, I was unaware till about a year ago that, did you know that on Tekken 5 you've also got Tekken 1, 2 and 3? So that does qualify this as a collection. But I've got physicals of 1, 2 and 3, but isn't that cool that they chucked those modes in there as well? Taito Legends. This is quite an easy game to pick up. Again, it's packed with features. So, what have we got here? Space Gun, Space Invaders Part 2. What else have we got? The New Zealand Story. Jungle Hunt, Elevator Action. Yeah, there's a lot of games. Get a lot of bang for your buck there, you know. So there's some more proper old school games. Okay, this is the PlayStation 2 version of SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1. So again, you get all those games basically on there as well. I love to play these games on my Neo Geo PlayStation 2 modded arcade stick. Okay, that's the poor man's way to play, to experience having a Neo Geo in your house, you know. Sonic Gems collection. I'm a bit partial to my Sonic's collections. So this has got Sonic CD, Sonic R, which is a racing game. But the reason I bought this, I still haven't got around to playing it. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog fighting game. Did you know that? I got no memory of ever hearing about the Sonic fighting game, so it's probably not the best. But yeah, that's the reason I picked that up anyway. Yeah, Sonic Gems collection. Oh, another Midway Arcade Treasures. This is the first one. So again, this has got this is like 99 pence. Still got the price label on the back. So looking at the front, you've got Smash TV again, Rampage, Paperboy's on there, Defender. This is Joust 2 is on there. Yeah, you're getting a load of good games there. Like, I paid 99 pence. Like, I don't know how many games exactly are on there. 20, easily 20 for 99 pence. You can't go wrong. Now, this is more of me with my collector's hat on now, okay, because it's still sealed, okay. But I just saw this, bought it on eBay, chucked a cheeky bid on it. Obviously, I won. But I have got these games on digital on my PlayStation 5, so that's my go-to. They're identical, okay? It's a straight port, okay, from this collection to the PlayStation Store, okay? So it's got King of Fighters 94, 95, 96, 97, and 98. So basically, the full Orochi saga is all on one disc. I'm so happy to have that. I need to show that off a bit more, you know. Maybe I need to buy... you know, like Access Area 6, shout out to Access Area 6. He's got those glass cabinets. I'm tempted to buy one of them, squeeze it in here somehow, and have like a bit of a Tony's museum on my favourite games and pieces from my collection. That's what I think I need to do to complete my life. Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. So there's a lot of content on this one as well. So you got Street Fighter, so Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Gem Fighters is on there as well. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of content on that disc. And oh, is this a collection? No, that's not a collection. I think I'm bending the rules. I think I was grabbing that, thinking I was grabbing that. I'm on medication, strong painkillers, let's say. Blame it on the painkillers. So, last pile to show you guys. Thanks if anyone is still there. So, quick preview. So, you've got PS3, PS4, and one PS5 to show you guys. Right, this one, hard game to find, or hard collection to find. I've got all three games separately, but I just wanted this in my collection. It's Fighting Edition, okay? So it includes Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Tekken 6, and Soul Calibur 5. All on one sexual disc. Happy days. Yeah, really happy when I saw that. I found that in like a cash converter kind of place in Llanelli. Shout out cash converter kind of place in Llanelli. Yeah, so don't see that out there very often. No idea how much it's worth. It's not for sale. So don't ask me in the comments. Yes, this is a collection. So it's Final Fantasy X and X-2. This is one of those games I've never even got around to playing the X-2. But I've just always tried to finish 10. I've never finished a Final Fantasy game. I did, one of my New Year's resolutions was to finish one this year. I'm a little bit behind on that one. Okay, what a year it's been. But this is one of those games I was smashing in lockdown. I was just playing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, but I never actually got around to finishing it. But yeah, that was originally a PlayStation 2 game. Very good looking PlayStation 2 game, I will add. Everyone's probably got this. in the collection if they collect for the PlayStation 3. It's the Ultimate Mega Drive Collection. Over 40 epic games. Now these collections are responsible for me not owning and collecting for the Sega Mega Drive, because this has got 90% of the games I'm interested in are all on this collection, okay? So there's no need to, in my opinion, to go and get a Mega Drive. Maybe one day I will, because I like to play, like Primal Rage. I got one Mega Drive game in my collection, and that's Primal Rage. So maybe, it's not a definite no, okay? But just some of the highlights. You got Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2 and 3, Streets of Rage 1, 2 and 3, Echo the Dolphin, Shining Force 1, 2, Golden Axe 1, 2 and 3, Phantasy Star 2, 3 and 4, Shinobi 3 is on there, and a hell of a lot more stuff, okay? Awesome collection that is. This next one, let me just put that on there. The Splinter Cell trilogy. So I loved these games. These were my favourite games when they first came out, especially Pandora Tomorrow and Chaos Theory, okay? So it's got the first three. I loved, they all, I got them on the Xbox and the original Xbox. They were like showpieces or showcasing what modern games consoles were capable of from a visual standpoint of view, the sound point of view, the shadows. They were fantastic. So they've improved the graphics, sharpened them up, made them high definition basically. So that's a good collection to have. And a similar thing here, but these were PlayStation. Whenever I think of PS2, these are the two, one of the franchises that my brain automatically goes to is God of War. So it's got the first one and the second one. The first three, I don't care what anyone says, the first God of War 1, 2 and 3 are so much better than this shit. Ragnarok and the new, whatever they are. Oh my god, what have you done? What have you done to my boy Kratos? Do you know what I mean? But that's where he's at. These are the best games, okay? And obviously the third one, in my humble opinion. I might do a video on unpopular opinions, games I think are trash that everyone else seems to absolutely love. Maybe I will. Okay, going on to the PlayStation 4, Devil May Cry HD Collection. Okay, so it's just got the first, second and third one, and of Devil May Cry 3 it's the special edition. Okay, everyone's played the Devil May Cry games. I think I paid between 10 and £15 for that, so about less than £5 per game HD. Get in the collection. This is one of my favourite collections. Yeah, this is probably my number one favourite collection out of all collections on Earth, on planet Earth, okay? It's just the Capcom Fighting Collection. It was an absolute ball ache to get here in the UK for release. I think I had it about 3 days late, and I was jumping through some hoops. It's quite easy to get hold of now, but I wanted it originally for the Darkstalkers, or the Vampire Savior series, okay? So it's got the Darkstalkers games, the arcade versions. There's a version of Street Fighter 2, Hyper Street Fighter 2, Red Earth, Gem Fighter, but the absolute surprise, the one I was aware of it, but I was like, yeah, that'll just be another game, just like a filler game for the collection. This turned out to be one of my favourites, is Cyberbot. Have you played Cyberbot? I think I've done it a few times on Friday Night Fights. It's such a chill, relaxing fighting game, and it's a visual treat because you're fighting in these like really unusual kind of mech, kind of massive robot alien vibe kind of thing going on. But in the background is all people. One of the things I love about Primal Rage is when the people get in, like the humans get involved with these massive monsters fighting. So it gives me that kind of vibe, kind of thing. So yeah, I love this. Is an amazing collection. Okay, but yeah, Cyberbots, don't sleep on that. So briefly talk about this. This is the Mega Drive Classics collection. But this time's over 50 games. I think they've put I think Shinobi, I can't remember, thought the earlier Shinobi's were on there. Obviously there's more games on there, and on this one you can rewind. I can't remember on the Mega Drive version if you had the option to rewind. And if you're not the best gamer like me and you want to get through these games, how handy is it to just be able to press one of the shoulder buttons and then take your finger off and you just rewind, so you know exactly what's going to happen. It's good training tool as well if you want to get good at these games, you know. But if someone said to me back in the 80s and early 90s, you'll be able to rewind games, I would have thought that was the coolest idea ever. I still do think it's the coolest idea ever. Okay, Samurai Showdown Neo Geo collection. I was going to grab my big box. I got the big shock box, Neo Geo looking shock box for this. So I went all out for this, okay. So it's got Samurai Showdown 1, 2, Samurai Showdown Special, Samurai Showdown 4, 5, 5 Special, and 5 Perfect, okay. Excellent games. Everybody likes Sam Show. Another awesome, absolute value for money, amazing value for money collection is the Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection. Talked about it before. You get it's like an arcade, not arcade, it's like a museum rather, of all the artwork and the concept art. If you're a big Street Fighter fan like I am, that has to be in your collection. It's worth, can't remember, I think I had it when it first came out, but it's worth the 40-50 quid to me just for all the artwork and the extra content that's on there, okay? Never mind the games. So you've got a rundown of the games. You've got Street Fighter. I never actually played Street Fighter until I added it on this collection. So I mean the original Street Fighter. So you got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versions of Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter Alpha, Alpha 2, Alpha 3. Then you got 3 versions of Street Fighter 3 on there as well. Awesome, absolutely awesome collection. Another new one to the collection, so I haven't actually opened it yet, is the Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2. Very good value for money. I got them both collections on one disc. Well, I think it's actually 2 discs. It's got the weight of if it's 2 discs as well. Got that on Amazon. It was currently on sale. So yeah, haven't played that yet. I haven't actually played any of those games, but I think Mega Man 11 impressed me so much. I kind of going back and enjoying the earlier Mega Man games, you know. So this is my Final Fantasy X and X2, or 10, 10-2 on the PlayStation 4. That's my go-to when I want to play some Final Fantasy X. Newish game to the collection. I finished this, I think, 2 weeks ago. So it's Death Smiles and Death Smiles 2. My opinion is Death Smiles 1 is where it's at. Both fantastic shmups, okay, but visually the Death Smiles 1 has aged a lot better, okay. And the good thing with this is good range of characters, and they've all got slightly different projectiles and special moves and stuff. So yeah, it's got good replayability on it, okay. And the PlayStation 5 collection I've got is the Cowabunga collection. So it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection by Konami. So I wanted this when I saw they were announcing this. I wanted it for Tournament Fighter, the Turtles Tournament Fighter. But it's really good. I do remember we used to play in one of the arcades. It was a big four-player cabinet of the Turtles in Time. That was fantastic fun as well. And it's a good way to meet new people as well. So it was one of those ones where you'd want, not like normal, like Street Fighter 2, you gotta wait your turn, never know if there's 2 people playing. But this was 4 people, and you'd encourage someone else, if you're thinking of playing, jump in, because you can help, kind of thing, to keep the game going, see how far we could get in it. But yeah, another awesome collection in my collection, okay? There we go, we'll stop it there, just under 30 minutes. That's pretty good for me. Yeah, we'll stop it there. So, big shout out to Retro Red Steve. What a brilliant idea for a video. Go check his channel out. It will be tagged in the title and in the description of this video. Okay, thanks to anyone that watched this video all the way through. You now have my permission to have a fantastic weekend. Okay, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.